You ever felt the ground shake with news that flips everything upside down? Because today, the Chargers universe is on fire with 4 major bombshells that are guaranteed to get your heart racing. We've got a potential game-changing move on defense, controversy brewing in the backfield, a monster getting crowned on the field, and a bold strategy that shows just how brilliant our head coach really is. So what's going on in LA? Is this the path to the Super Bowl? Buckle up, what we've got today is unreal. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and let's dive into the chaos. First up, let's talk about the news shaking things up in Los Angeles. Just picture iTour already rock-solid defense becoming even more lethal. There's buzz heating up that the Rams might be shopping safety Cam Curl before the trade deadline. And guess who's reportedly in the mix? That's right, the Chargers. According to Isaac Zuniga from Heavy Sports, Curl, who lit it up in 2023 with 115 tackles for the Commanders, could be packing his bags. With Quentin Lake as a cheaper option, the Rams might be ready to move on, and LA's other team is paying close attention. Now here's why this matters. Our secondary is already undergoing a major upgrade with Dante Jackson and Benjamin St. Just in the mix. If you add Cam Curl next to Derwin James and Alohi Gilman, that's not just adding talent, that's pouring gasoline on a fire. The Chargers could become an air attack stopping machine. But hold on, there's a twist. Curl hasn't quite lived up to his Washington performance since landing in LA. Can he return to peak form in powder blue? Fans are split. On X, some are hyped. Curl and Derwin? That's lethal. While others are skeptical. He's trending down, better invest in the draft. Strategically, this move makes sense. Our secondary struggled in 2024 with blown coverages and holes all over the back end. Curl brings experience, physicality, and high football IQ. But there's risk. If he doesn't fit, we're wasting valuable capital, and if the Rams want a steep price, that's a problem. GM Joe Ortiz is known for playing it smart, so maybe there's a bigger plan in motion. Is Curl the missing piece, or just fan-fueled, wishful thinking? With the trade deadline looming, tension is rising fast. And we're only getting started now. If you thought that was wild, wait till you hear this. The Chargers offense is straight up buzzing after signing Najee Harris to a 1-year $9, $5 million deal. Yeah, that Najee Harris, he's racked up over 1,000 yards in each of his 4 NFL seasons, but with just 9 yards per carry on average, it's fair to ask, is he really worth the hype? Things get even messier when you factor in that the Chargers just drafted Omarion Hampton in the first round and picked up Raheem Sanders as an undrafted free agent. So now the question becomes, does the team really trust Harris, or is he just a bridge? Fans are lighting up X with takes like, he's a reliable workhorse, versus wasted cap Hampton is the future. Brent Sobleski from Bleacher Report is throwing fuel on the fire, calling LA's RB group one of the top 5 most improved units in the league. He sees Harris as a clear upgrade over J.K. Dobbins, who had 905 yards and averaged 4.5 per carry in 2024, but struggled with injuries. Harris, on the other hand, has never missed a game, so there's the edge. But calling it an upgrade? That's bold. Still, the vision is clear. Harbaugh wants a ground game that dominates. With Harris, Hampton, and Sanders, it's all about physicality. But what if Harris doesn't pop? What if he's just average? The pressure is on to deliver. And if he can't break through, the fans are going to come down hard. Still, we're not done yet, not even close. Because while everyone's dissecting the offense, let's talk about the guy who's getting major respect across the league. Our enforcer, our tone setter, Derwin James. The man's being called the hardest hitter in the NFL land, not by just anyone, but by Josh Allen, MVP and star QB of the Bills. That's Reith said it. In 2024, James racked up 93 tackles, 5 sacks, an interception, and had that body slam on Travis Kelce during prime time against the Chiefs. If you saw that game, you know it was an absolute demolition. But James isn't just muscle. He's a leader. A field general. Back in his Florida State days, he posted 186 tackles, 5 sacks, and 15 passes defended in just 27 games. And now, he's the heartbeat of the Chargers D. Fans are losing it on X. Derwin is a titan and best safety in football. No debate. But here's the flip side. With all this spotlight comes a new level of pressure. He's expected to carry the unit, to elevate everyone around him, and that raises the stakes for the whole team. If he rises, this secondary could become elite, but if he stumbles, it all gets shaky. Either way, all eyes are on number 3, and we're still not at the finish line. Because while Derwin's owning the headlines, Jim Harbaugh is quietly shaping a monster, a tactical mastermind playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. After a strong 11-6 campaign that ended in playoff disappointment, Harbaugh and GM Joe Ortiz doubled down on the run, ignoring calls for more receivers and focusing instead on a physical identity. They signed Harris, drafted Hampton, and the vision, clear as day, smash mouth football. Sobleski says this RB room is top 5 in improvement across the NFL. Harris brings durability, Hampton brings that explosive upside. Together, they fit Harbaugh's blueprint. Wear down defenses, control the tempo, and bully teams in the trenches. But not everyone's sold. Chargers Twitter is split. Harbaugh knows exactly what he's doing versus where are the wideouts, man? Still, Sobleski argues this is by design. The Chargers want to control the clock and punch you in the mouth. But let's be real, if the air game sputters, this plan could backfire. The pressure is all on Harris and Hampton now. If they deliver, LA could own the AFC West. If they don't, Harbaugh will have some explaining to do. As the Chargers make bold moves, the question on everyone's mind is whether the pieces they're adding will create a true contender. With Cam Curl potentially joining the defense, the backfield becoming stronger, and the genius of Harbaugh's coaching, everything seems aligned for something huge. Yet, it all boils down to one thing: execution. The Chargers are making moves, but will they deliver when it matters most? Fans are ready for an all-out war, but will the foundation hold up under pressure? The AFC West is wide open, and LA is ready to make its mark. And now, deep breath, because that was a lot. What a crazy day to be a Chargers fan. Cam Curl might be coming to town to lock down the secondary. Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton are here to pound the rock, but can they quiet the doubters? Derwin James is being called the most feared hitter in the league, firing up Bolt Nation. And Harbaugh? He's making bold moves to reshape this team with a ground-first, in-your-face identity. 2025 is looking electric. But now we want to hear from you. Is this the blueprint for a playoff run, or do we still need more pieces? Hit the comments, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's make some noise, Bolt fam.